Good afternoon, LC people. I thought I'd better give you a bit of a post and update what Dave's been about today. As you know, most of you that follow me, it was Christchurch Tram Museum for the bike show yesterday and Donington Park on the Saturday. It's all busy this month, as some of you probably know. It's the Aircold Rally at Derby this coming weekend. I think the following weekend it's Mallory Park, and I think at the end of the month it's Donington Classic things or whatever it is going on there. So the weekends are pretty much took up for me because I'm going to be going to shows on the MT project. So what's Dave been doing since I got the bike? You saw the sort of dry build the other day, and I'm still sort of on that really. One of my good friends, he wanted the cases that I had spare. I'd stripped all the gearbox out of it for this engine, and he did basically me some swaps for things that I needed, all parts that want some kind of work one way or another. But it was a good deal, and I'm very happy. So cheers, my mate. You know who you are. So yeah, what have Dave done today? I come to put that on the radiator, and I realised there's 4 screws that hold that on, and one of them had snapped off in the radiator. So I drilled that out, re-tapped it and shoved that on. I'm just about shoving things on. Until I get the Nova sorted out, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I'm trying to be minimal. I know anything that's spent I'll buy, I'll get it back if the worst comes to the worst, but it's not coming to that. I'm not even thinking about that. I've spoke to the insurance company about the Honda. It looks like they might pay me out a limited money because where I stored it. That's a job for another day. I'm not thinking about that. That'll go towards this. So what else has Dave done to it? I chucked a bit of a rattle can on that side panel because it was blue. I just want it to look the same colour. So the same went on with the back there. I got a rear subframe. That was part of the deal for the cases. That went on, some indicator pieces. This is all the guy had to shove in with a deal for a number plate holder. It'll do for now. There's a few other bits that I needed, a seat catch, and 1 or 2 other bits and pieces that I needed. So that's really what I've been about, messing about with the subframe, a bit of tickling here and there, and just shoving some bits on and going through what I have and what I need. But the Nova situation, my great friend Julian Pugsley is going to come round next week. I'm going to sit on the laptop and we're going to sort out a Nova for it. I had spoken, well, I messaged Paul Dawkins about this, and I gave him the engine number. I didn't tell him it was an import, and he came back to me, he says, Dave, it's an import. It's never been registered with DVLA. I says, okay, mate. So basically what I need is a Nova. If I can do anything else, he said yes. So I'm in the process of sorting that out. Once that's done, I think it'd be pretty much straightforward. They're the things, it's the stumbling blocks, aren't they? But yeah, that's really all I can tell you about it for now. I've acquired quite a few bits, still a few bits missing. You'll notice a bolt hanging out there, won't you? That's because I don't have the long bolt for the front. I put 2 half bolts in it just to hold it in place. One at the back's the right one, but I don't have that front one. There's various bits and pieces I sort of need for it. I've got a kickstart for my mate and a few other vital bits and pieces. One of my friends, I've got to search him out. He's got a centre stand. He's got a few, I think, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. I'll message him later about that. Some of the ticket items, you know, can be problematic, but I think a rear uncut number plate holder would be nice, a decent one. And like I say, the centre stand, I think they're the other big ticket items that Dave really wants for it, that has got to be on the to-do list. It's a difficult one, this is, because obviously it's matching numbers and it's an import, and I know the purists like the UK ones, don't they? I'm not going to cut off that steering lock and put it up on there. You know, the people with the numbers are going to be like all over it like a rash. You've altered it to make it look like a UK one to kid some people and con them. I'm not going to do it. The rear mud guard, as you know, the import ones had a little like bit going on there, and it was riveted on. So I need to leave this how it is. I don't know where it's going to go yet. Whether I like put it together and have it as a user and unrestored, or restore it. But you know as well as I do, once I start restoring it and making it like a brand new sodding bike, if I did decide to sell it, there's not going to be anything hardly left in it, and I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to think of old school ways what you would do. You know, there's too many nice show ponies that are in people's like front rooms or outbuildings, and they just, yeah, they need to get out and get used. If you make them too precious, you won't bloody use them, and I don't like that. So I'm still like in a turmoil of where to go. But at the end of it, I can't really decide yet until the registration's completed. My mate Roger came round the other day, and he looked at the numbers and he went through it on his phone. Clever bloke, my mate. And he said, Dave, it's a 1982, it's an X-Reg. I says, is it? He goes, yeah. I says, okay, cheers for that, Rog. Yeah, there's still a heck of a long way to go with it, but yeah, I just like it looking like a bike with all the bits on it. You got to excuse me for my eccentricity, that's what I'm a bit like. To have it in many parts in the shed, I've got not room. And there's a bike coming Wednesday, I think it's an F2, with 1 or 2 issues. I've got a couple of other things. One in Ilkeston, I think it's not running right. The guys messaged me. Don't forget dates now, I haven't. But yeah, it's just busy because the weekends are coming up and there's things planned. There's things to do. But anyway, folks, I'll keep you posted as things progress. That's all I've got to say for now. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly.